Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the show on this Tuesday morning. Well, just before the show, we connected with one of the funniest women on the planet. And she, of course, is kind enough to keep chatting with us. It's Kathleen Madigan, and she joins us live from Nashville. Kathleen, it's so good to see you.
Good to see you, too. I can't wait to come.
Well, you will be in Denver very, very soon. But of course, we wanted to ask you a few questions. Look, you've been in comedy for more than 30 years. What's life like for a comedian these days? Like, look at it, 2023.
It's awesome. Like, I don't think comedy's ever been this popular. Like, I mean, people are doing arenas and giant theaters, and the clubs are still doing good. Really, I think that people just figured out we're a lot easier than dealing with a band because I'm just a lady with notes in my purse. Like, I think they just finally caught on. Hey, we could book a comedian and make the same amount of money, and then we don't have to deal with all those equipment things. And like a band's got like 50 people involved. It's just, it's easy. So I think they finally found us and we are tearing it up.
Yes, you absolutely are, and so true about the bands, and everybody's a rock star in that band. Now, what do you find super funny nowadays, Kathleen, or something weird? Love your podcast, by the way. We'll be talking about that in just a bit.
Oh, thank you. The thing my parents are getting old, like they're 82, right? And I can't believe that we have politicians that are my parents' age that I mean, from congressmen to senators to presidents because I look at my parents and I ask them, do you think you could be president? And my dad goes, well, do you mean individually? And I said, well, as compared to what? He said, could we do it as a couple? Because a lot of days I don't remember anything, but your mom will remember stuff. Like together, we're like 71. So I think the aging thing, like we're going to have to start having a vote. Like if there's a minimum age, is there a maximum age where we just go, you have to, like my dad was a lawyer and then he retired like a normal person and he became a golf marshal. So there's still a job. Yeah, just go yell at other old people. That's a wonderful job, Dad. Like, so that's what I've been kind of, and the rest of my act's mostly about my family in the Midwest and just running around the country and whatever I see around the country.
Hey, I always think family is funny. They always provide good content right now. Okay, we're coming to the end of the year. The holidays are around the corner. What is, for you, the best part of the holidays or maybe a memorable moment?
Well, the memorable moments I have would be my dad like drinking a bunch of highballs and then trying to put a bike together.
Oh
like that
goodness.
just yeah. And then that graduated to IKEA things or things where there's that tiny little Allen wrench, the little L-shaped thing. And to watch somebody who's had too many drinks try to operate that, because I have siblings that are way younger than me, so I would try to stay up to help. And I was like, oh my God, I'm the only one that hasn't had highballs. So I can help, but that always made me laugh. I'm like, it's too late. You've had too many drinks. We can't do this tonight.
That is hilarious. And in his defense, oh my gosh, some of those packages come with 1,000,000 pieces. Okay.
Well, they do, but that's why we shouldn't have 18 drinks first. We should have them when we complete the project.
Afterwards. Well, you and Lewis Black, you guys team up a lot. Any talk of touring together again soon? Any plans?
No plans right now because he's out there and I'm out there, but we end up doing we do a lot of charity stuff and benefit stuff like for cystic fibrosis and autism. And so when we can find like a Monday or a Tuesday, then we can do those kind of things, which is fun because then we just get to hang out for no reason like that picture.
All right. Good chemistry there with the two of you. Now let's talk travel, Kathleen. I know you're a fan of cruises. I mean, come on. Any cruises coming up for you?
No, if you see me on a cruise, I've been kidnapped, call my parents. I mean, Lewis made me go on those too, and I was against it from the beginning, but I mean, we did have fun, but I felt like my sisters had never been. She goes, what was it like? I said, I feel like if we were all standing in the Bellagio in Las Vegas and then all of a sudden it just sailed away. Like we have no contact with a country anymore. Like you can't text, you can't. It was like time traveling to the 70s. It was like a party in the 70s. Like you couldn't even you have to say, I don't know, if I see you at the bar, I see you at the bar.
Yeah.
Bye. That part was kind of interesting and fun, but overall, I'll probably stay on land.
They're pretty
Yeah.
interesting. Have you ever seen a belly flop contest on a cruise ship? That was so
Yes,
weird.
I have. You know, my friend, the comedian Ron White, he went on a Ritz-Carlton fancy cruise thing and he said, well, I don't know, the crowd doesn't look like very much fun. I said, Ron, if you want to see people jump overboard, you're going to have to get off that Ritz-Carlton. Nobody's jumping off that ship. There's
Oh my
other
gosh.
ships, but not that one.
Cruise ships are definitely interesting. Okay, the Paramount Theatre is really cool. What do you like about performing right here in Denver?
Well, it's weird because we all say it, and I'm not just saying that because I'm on here. There's certain cities that are great for comedy, and others like New Orleans isn't so great because it's mostly music. But for whatever reason, Denver, I think the comedy works, and the people that have cultivated all that, they're very smart crowds, and they're on top of it. So you always feel like you're going to have a good show when you get there. And then I have my favorite bars there and where I like to eat there. And then I have friends there. So it's all fun. It's all good.
It's going to be a good time for sure having you right here in the Mile High City. Definitely check out her podcast. Everyone, it is Kathleen. It's so good to see you this morning, and we can't wait to see you on the big stage.
I'll see you soon. I'm on my way. All right.
Thank you so much. And you can get your tickets right now to see the super funny Kathleen Madigan at the Paramount Theatre. It's this Saturday, November the 11th. If you want tickets and more info, go to ParamountDenver.com.